And I got this set of COB light strip from PAUTIX. That's actually a U. And there's the product info on the back, PAUTIX. So it's a 5 meter or 16.4 foot long COB strip, 4000 K color temperature. So I will see how that does. So don't use when rolled up. And sticky there to keep it from unrolling. So thank you card kind of thing, and the user manual. It should be rather straightforward. So has a remote and power adapter, and we should be able to just plug that in, and you want to clean your surface before sticking and all that. So pretty straightforward. All right, so looking at the strip here, the leads from the power adapter are nicely soldered on there. Seems well protected here. You got the sticky tape on the back, and pretty narrow strip here, and the cut points to be able to cut and join it are right around 2 inches apart. And if you look really carefully, you can see the individual LEDs in here, but they will become a pretty solid strip, I'm sure, once it's powered on. So the rest of what's in the box, rather big, clunky kind of power adapter. So it's 24 volt output, 2 amps. So you can handle 48 watts there. Okay, so here is the remote control manual. Hey, come on. Aha. So pretty straightforward on and off, and brightness up and down, and we can that delay off, kind of stuff like that. Okay, so pretty straightforward pairing. All right, so we'll see how that sort of works, but so I guess you could ignore the remote and just plug in directly here if you just want them on all the time, or control them when you plug this or unplug this, or have a switch on that outlet. Or you can throw this guy in the middle and go with the remote. So let me do that, plug it in, and see what happens. All right, so I pulled the battery tab out of here, and held these 2 buttons here to pair the remote to the receiver here, and has a max limit on there, so I guess you could connect 3 strings or something like that. I have to do the math on the current, so you can turn them on, off with the remote, and that was actually not full bright. Wow, it is really bright. And step it up and down. We can also go 25%, 50%, and crazy on, and then delay, turn off after 30 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever you want to do. Clear that timer if you need to. And let me, I don't know, maybe let me go down 50% here and try to turn this other light off and give you a sense of the brightness here. So off. So yeah, it's going to flash you crazy, and even going up to 100% is crazy bright. Let me pull this down to 25%, and so strip's nice and bendy. Another thing I'm seeing that I like here is I can see the individual LEDs are nice and consistently spaced. So don't know how well you can see that, probably not at all. So the whole idea is once you get a little bit of distance, they all run right together, but might be able to focus that on there for you, but probably too bright to even see. So yeah, so it's a nice nice color tone. So not sure how to, so here's the manual in there, plenty brightness to see that. So yeah, so it's not the yellowish kind of warm, and it's not too bright white that it's got a bluish harsh kind of color. So it's right in where I like the color tone of the LEDs. So it's a nice consistent look. I don't really see any issues here. Cuttable every 2 inches or so. So depending on whether that suits your needs of how finely you need to cut these. And, obviously very nice and bendable. So I hope this is a helpful look for you. Have a great day. Take care.